Hi, Surrey with AV Prepping. In today's video, we're going to show you how to store food long-term in a mason jar. It's pretty simple. If you don't have the equipment, it doesn't cost a lot of money. It takes 5 minutes to do. And this way you'll have food stored for when the shortages get worse, because we're having pretty bad shortages right now in the country. Depending on where you live is depending on how bad the shortages are. Okay, today I'm going to show you how to store food with a food saver vacuum sealer. It has an attachment to where it'll take air out of a mason jar. So you're going to need a mason jar, a canning lid, and a food saver. And I'll have a link in the description below on if you don't have a regular food saver, the name brand that doesn't have the attachment to it, you can buy a handheld device. I think they're around $30, $40 and do the exact same thing. They store very easy. They have a rechargeable battery in them. And that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna do some long-term storage on some Girl Scout cookies. And these will last for many years if they're stored properly. Okay, so these are the items that we're gonna be using. We have a mason jar. We have a canning lid. And we have an attachment that is going to extract the air out of the mason jar. Now this is pretty simple. This will make your food last 10 plus years if it's just cookies. I haven't tried anything older than that, but I do have some items that were canned in 2012 or vacuum sealed in 2012 that my friend that I work with, she gave me these. We're gonna try them out. Actually, my son's gonna try them. Okay, so it's getting ready to get done. You hear it spinning up. It's got almost all the air out of it. And it will cut off as soon as it's done extracting. Okay, so our extractor is done. It's taken all the air out of it. Set that to the side, and you can see I'm picking it up by the lid. So I'm gonna do this twice, and I don't know if you'll be able to hear it. Really hard to get it off. Gives that pop. That means all the air is taken out of it. So I'm going to go ahead and reseal this, and I'm going to put it down in my long-term storage area for my food. Okay, now that we're done with the cookies, we're going to go ahead and open this up. It was put in this mason jar in 2012, so it is 1 year older than my son. And we're gonna let him give it a try. Okay, so now we are going to open up the Cheez-Its that were sealed in 2012, a year before my son was born. Those are 9 years old.
Hi, my name's Surrey and I'm with AV Prepping. Please like and subscribe this channel.
Okay, so now we're gonna give it a shot. So Surrey likes Cheez-Its.
Yeah, that's true.
I gotta open him because he's got a broke paw right now. Here we go, listen to the sound. There it goes. Okay, dig in, buddy. Well, tell the people how you like them. Okay, so they passed the taste test. Okay, so we know that we can store. Okay, so they passed the 8-year-old's test buds. So now I'm gonna give these a try and see how they taste. Still have the crispiness. They're not stale at all. Flavor's off a little bit though, compared to what they normally are. But still absolutely good. They have the salt flavor still. Some of the cheese flavor is a little flattened off. But for crackers that have been in a glass bottle with the air sucked out of it for 9 years, pretty good. It's a good way to start. If you don't have Mylar bags, we're gonna do a video on that here real soon on how to do big bulk items such as rice and beans, and there's other things you can do in the Mylar bags. But these are quart jars. You can put a lot of rice in it. You can seal them that way. And you can start on getting your food stored. You know, you can go with bigger mason jars, you can go with smaller mason jars, you know, little baby steps, small steps at a time. And instead of having a bag of rice that's gonna last you, I don't know, a year, maybe a year and a half tops without bugs starting to go all over the place in it, you can use this. Get the air out. Eggs won't hatch because you're allowed to have X amount of bugs basically in your food, according to the FDA, especially rice and beans. You take the air out, it'll kill all the bugs. They won't hatch any eggs, and you'll be good. Store them in a cool, dry, dark place, and you're set. I appreciate you watching this. Please let me know what you think about this video in the comments below, and try to do this. Get started. Things are going to get worse in this country. Get prepared. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening.